And that's how you do it. You jump in right as the music stops. My name is Walt, and today on the Banff podcast, we're broadcasting across multiple streams, including the Sci-Fi Writers playing old school D&D. And to start things off, we have Mike, who's playing Drift on our show today.
Howdy.
Owner, percolator, purveyor of the Banff podcast. How are you, sir?
I am the Banff Podcast Czar, and I am doing great, Walt. How are you?
Very excited to do this Banff debut of the Galaxy's Edge podcast. And we'll start going across the table as we bring in Aid Smith from across the pond.
Hello there. How we doing?
Hello. Welcoming back after a long hiatus, but we are so excited to have her back. We have Dale. Just kidding. We have Alice, who's playing Gino. How are you?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me back. I'm improving. I'm back.
Excellent. We are so happy to have you back. If you are a longtime watcher of the Banff podcast, you have seen Alice do multiple streams, games, and themes before, and we are super stoked to have her back. So welcome.
Stoked to be back. Thank you.
Playing Moray, we have Dale, who I didn't mean to kick you back out, but it was funny. It had to happen.
It was totally funny. Hi, everyone. Another great day.
And playing Mags, we have the Code Ninja himself, Jason Sunday.
How's it going?
Not bad. All right, so if you are not logged into your dice roller of choice, please do that. And the only thing you need is a D6. You need at least 4 of them if you can. Now, one of them you should pick a different color. That is going to be the die for your ammo rating.
So I'm in roll 20. It looks like it's just Dale and Walt in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's fine because I'm going to be bringing up the map very, very shortly.
Yep, someone's breaking things.
I have dice. Dice are here.
Excellent. Okay,
You made me have to dig deep for another colour one, but I have got dice.
So to give everybody kind of like the stage dressing of what this is and how it plays, we are going to be releasing the official Galaxy's Edge role-playing game. Galaxy's Edge being the premier science fiction kind of like novel series from Jason Anspach and Nick Cole. If you have not seen Galaxy's Edge, it is something you do not want to miss. It is just all that in a bag of donuts. It is really, really cool. Imagine if Star Wars was set in a galaxy where the stormtroopers were the good guys, not because they heroes of their own story, but because they were legit, like freedom, patriotism, honor, dignity. These guys are the 1% of the 1% of the best the military had to offer, and they go out fighting the threats of the galaxy that are looking to topple the Republic. It is really cool series. Heavy military themes, lots of adventure. There's something in there for everyone. And if you have anybody who's like 13 plus, this book will appeal to them, or these books will appeal to them because it is written without heavy doses of profanity or unseemly content. So if you like things like Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and all that jazz, this is your jam. So we start off with everybody on top of a Republic carrier, the Relentless. You are in your squad room when Scrapper, your team sergeant, comes in to brief everybody, and he says, another day, another drop in the drink. We have a water purification platform that we need to take out as soon as possible. Remnants of the MCR, that is the Midcore Rebellion, have taken control of this water purification system, and that will leave miners in the area without clean, drinkable water for the foreseeable future. We need to get in there, regain control, and rescue any hostages that you can. Any questions?
Can I be referred to as TK421 for the duration of this game?
As long as you change it in your name link, absolutely.
That's too much work. Never mind.
That's on you. So as soon as you're ready, we're going to load aboard a hop ship, and we are going to drop and descend, doing the thing dirty, getting ready to KTF.
I'm ready.
All right. So everybody loads aboard the ship. You guys drop. There's that momentary instance where everything goes weird because you leave the ship's gravity well as the thing drops, almost like in that scene from Aliens where it's elevator to hell, going down. There's
Straight
the
ETF like I'm supposed to.
you're gonna what do you call it? Everybody's shaking. You guys are on the back deck when everybody gets the yes. Everybody gets that signal to unclip and get ready to bounce out the back door. In the center of the cargo bay, there's a big, huge block. That's going to be your Ribby, your rapidly inflatable boat.
Okay.
So this thing drops in over the water. Now you're steady. You're fine.
I knew it was coming.
You guys drop in over the water, and one of the crew chiefs approaches you, Gino, and says, "Hey, boss, what's that thing you keep shouting? KTF."
You'll know when you know.
Okay then. And then he hits the switch on the door. You got the rapid thunder and booming bark of my dog. I mean, the rapid thunder and the blast of air coming in through the back. The crew chiefs kick out that huge bundle in the center, and then they turn to you and go like this, as if to say, "Are you guys ready?"
Let's rock and roll.
The ship goes from horizontal to vertical. The crew chiefs latching onto the guide wires. You guys fly out the back. You guys have retention clips clipped to a guide wire on the inside of the ship. When you come out, it automatically deploys your chutes, and you sail calmly and easily into the drink. Sinoke in the chat on Twitch is saying, "It's a trap." You ain't lying, bro.
Always a trap. Both GM and
So I thought KTF stood for Kiss the Frenchman. Is that not what that stands for?
It is for you.
Okay.
in the book they literally
Oh,
talk about the fact that you know when you know.
Yes.
know when you know. Okay.
So you guys get dropped, swim over to your boat, and then I assume that Drift is driving.
I am driving.
All right, you guys start.
Can we not crash into the tree this time?
No promises.
It's funny that he said we're driving in the water. There's going to be no trees, but I think it's better that he said no promises. So you guys
Just
start
managing expectations.
There's fallen trees in the water.
You guys start making your way into toward the lower part of the platform. As you're approaching, the advanced optics in your helmets pick up a mechanized sentry, some sort of a bot on this level. It looks like a big wall supporting what's in the back, and from the schematics, there's a lower level just beyond it. Coming this way, you have a motor launch entry right there. So that's probably where you're going to insert. Engine is super quiet, all special ops rated. So you're basically just kind of like lapping along the water, all quiet, like rifles aimed out and at the ready.
So about that, as we're approaching, I would like to gather some information about the place. Apparently there are going to be bots that I can probably hack, but since they seem to be high tech, I'd like to see about getting some optics in on our location and our schematics and such.
All right, you know that you got 3 sub levels before the reclamation systems on the very top.
Okay.
They didn't want to deploy a helipad, drop you guys into the helipad because it would be way too visible. So they brought you in through the bottom. So this is what you guys can see. It looks like a cargo and on uploading and offloading, as well as let me move it over here, right here, and then right here you have what looks like ladders.
Okay.
And then
I will send
this
it to
right here is a
everybody's
cargo
past.
lift.
Okay. I will send it to everybody's HUDs, actually. One other thing I want to look for is there some sort of localized mainframe running these bots?
Are you running Gino or Moray?
I'm running Gino, which I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna say somebody else because I know Walt's gonna be like, hold on a second, Lala. But yes, I did get Gino in the end. Not my fault. I was trying to pick somebody else.
And he's got, let me see, where is it? I'll go like that. Gino, I just want to make sure that you have these
I'm the hacker
skills.
of computer tech 4D.
Technology. You sure you got Gino? Or are you?
Daniel Codwell, Gino, and
it's-
3D
technology.
tech and 4D comp tech.
Okay, yep, go for it.
Okay. Oh, darn it. Well, maybe that's faster.
There's dice. There's dice involved.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
You need to get a 9 or higher.
Great. I did my discolored D6 is a 1,
All right.
but I got a 10.
The discolored D6 you only need on a when you're shooting.
Okay.
So, but to give everybody an example of the dice mechanic, so basically I'm going to give a target number or a defense number, and you're going to try and beat it with your dice using this particular rule set. You're going to roll your number of dice listed on that particular attribute, skill, or power, and then you're going to take the top 3 of those dice as your total result. There's, I believe Gino's the only one with it on her sheet. There is... she's got an attribute. Where'd it go? She's got an attribute shooting called lethality. It's a boost. It allows her to, when she's shooting, to use 4D instead of 3. So yeah, so you managed to log into the network, and yeah, they're not running too much through the network. It looks like they're only using the computers, and they're running their radios through it. So you managed to get a clone the signal for their radio.
Okay. So yeah, I'll clone the signal through the radio to and make sure there's a feed to my team. And I don't see where they're running the bots from. So we'll just have to keep our heads on a swivel.
All right. So you got
I'll take
this
back.
bot who's looking toward here.
Mhm.
So he has not turned around yet to see you guys approaching. What are you guys going to do?
Well, I know that there is a set of ladders on the far side from any of the bots, and I fed that over to the HUD. So I'm going to propose we go there.
All right, so
Good. Phil.
Sorry, I was just going to say I have aptitudes for intrusion and technology drones, network intrusion, and I also have something called a slate,
Mhm.
a multitude. Can I do anything to help this effort?
You're going to try and hack the bots.
Well, that seems to be the thing that we're missing the control over. So yeah, let's have a go at that.
All right. So you're going to take your technology, and it's going to be 4D. Excuse me, network intrusion 5D.
5D,
And
right?
You're gonna roll that and take the highest 3. Tell me what you get.
All right. Ooh. The highest 3.
Yep.
All right, 11, 14.
Nice roll. All right. So yeah, you manage to, you bring up a side HUD in your system, and as you're tapping along on the data slate, you see multiple systems collapse at your digital advance, and you break into the system, finding the subroutine that handles all these bots. You can see they're on a pre-programmed patrol route. So this guy is going to turn to face you very, very soon if you don't do something.
Well, I think what we'll have to do is have them get out of sight from those potential portals to the east of where we are, and just have them turn around and face these crates and not move. Just stand there, turn down their auditory and their visual sensors, and just have them stand there and stay out of the way and not look at anything or anyone or do anything or anyone.
And this is why we have a drone specialist, because he knows bots. We're good.
I have a jump pack. I can rocket up there and take that bot out.
All right,
Or you could do that.
Yeah.
All right. So Dale, go ahead and give me 4D and keep the highest 3 for your control.
Oh, son
Hey,
of a-
Magpie, can you just rip the head off this time and don't shoot it through the head? I want to play with it.
Got it.
You know, it's funny because that happened in the last game.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody wanted to play
15 there, sir.
Oh my God!
Nice
All right,
one.
so he's gonna try and
It'll all collapse in a few more rounds. So, boys.
resist. No. So yeah, you take control of all three, facing them to the inside, and Mags, you're jumping up there.
Yep.
All right, so you
Sweet.
jump up, rocket pack your way up right beside him, and he doesn't turn. He doesn't do anything once you land. He's just all of them are just facing these crates.
Okay.
Dale see if the signal from the robots is being fed back to like a monitoring station, and also if he could backtrack it to other bots on the station on the area we're actually infiltrating as well, not just this level.
So, okay, go for it.
Not me.
No,
I'll
no,
suggest.
Dale. Yeah.
No, check it out. Check it out.
You sure you didn't want to play our leader?
Yes, I am very sure.
Okay.
All right, so Dale, are you going to try and?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. Let's
Yeah,
have
that
a
question
go
was
at
to
that,
you.
too.
Our drone
I mean,
specialist, our bot specialist.
Oh, I thought that he was going to do something. And then I wondered, what's
He did.
Never mind.
He
Never
did. He
mind.
told you to do it.
Oh, I got you. Got you, boss.
He was
Got you,
pretending
boss.
to be our leader without pretending to be our leader.
Right.
Only 10 this time.
You think you got it. So you think you're feeding it back so that they're seeing a loop of the patrol and not of these bots facing the boxes.
But what Aid was interested in, which is something I'm very interested in, is where are they sending their information back to?
Oh.
And I can actually help with this role again. So this role is something I can do. Once he's intruded on the bot, aka the drones, I can actually work with him to try and find where they are relaying information that they're intaking.
Yes.
It's a person on the next level. It seems like he's controlling everything from a data deck.
Okay, at that
So
point,
it's a
we
mo- so it's a
definitely do not
mobile
want
system.
their.
Okay.
So at that point, we definitely do not want to just have them facing a box without first surveillance looping. So I'm going to, at that point, hack into their active surveillance since we're now in the system. And I'm going to use the active surveillance to loop the graphics, to loop the images. And therefore, his data deck will show that they're still on patrol and still seeing the normal stuff.
Didn't
10 or
Dale do
higher.
that already? Okay.
Excellent.
10 or higher. I got a 12. Wow, I got a 12.
All right. So yeah, you feed the loop, and now everything looks like if you glance at the data deck, you're seeing these robots on patrol.
Good.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys roll into the motor launch and start coming out. You have control of the bots on this level. There doesn't appear to be any people.
Okay.
Gino and
Chews a bit on the cigar that he has left and tosses it into the water before climbing up.
All right, so Mike, you should be able to move your character, I believe. Same with Dale.
Yep.
Dale, you should be able to move yours.
Mhm.
Lala, hold on, I'll give you control. Controlled by, there you are. Lala.
Thank you.
C, which is Spanish for C. Jason, controlled by somewhere. There he is. Whoosh. Save settings. All right, so you guys should all have control of your characters now.
Great.
You have pretty much free reign of this level. There is a ladder here on this yellow pin.
Yeah.
There
That's
are
what
arrows on the ladder that point up, and then there's a ladder here. Those arrows point down.
Okay, so what do the schematics say should be above us and below us?
So above you is another level. It looks like water processing.
Right.
Okay. So in the schematics I was able to get us, is there a crow's nest or a lookout point that I can go split from the group from and look out? have
Not
a good
until
vantage.
not until you get to the topmost level.
Okay. So I guess we start climbing.
Do we have any specific instructions on how to disable this water processing plant?
They don't want you to disable it. They want you to take it back from the MCR terrorists who have it.
Ah, okay.
And do we have a
So that means we can shoot pretty much anything in our way, right?
Pretty
Yes,
much.
and
I
we
like
get the guy
that.
that's controlling the deck. So I vote that we go to that control center where the guy is on that deck. My
Yeah,
hack's
he'd-
not going to last forever before he sounds an alarm. So
He'd
he's
be
my
in-
priority.
do we
I'm
have
with
a
you.
idea of how many we're actually looking at, numbers wise?
As many as we need to.
The last estimate from the last call looks like it sounded like the station chief gave a final call of like, "Hey, we're being boarded. This sucks." And
Oops.
yeah, exactly. He estimated somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 or 30.
Okay.
Of us?
No,
No,
of them.
bad guys.
Oh, okay. I was going to say his estimates are a little off.
Okay, I'm going to go and move to the ladder that's pointing downwards and take a quick look down there, see, make sure no one's lurking too much, and just see what's going on.
There's one guy on the bottom.
Mhm.
It looks like a moon pool, so like where a submarine might come up.
Hmm.
And there's one guy on the bottom, and it looks like he's smoking a cigarette.
Okay, I will motion to Jason's character and say, "You want to tear something up? There's a guy down there. Go and do something."
Right on. Yeah, so
Thanks,
Max will
boss.
pick up the guy in front of him, preserving the head, so Gino can have it for future testing.
I'll,
I can use
I'll have
fighting.
his six long range.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, Jason.
Okay, so what do I need to roll? I don't see any kind of combat knife or anything like that on the sheet. So,
Yeah, he's got a combat knife. So what are you looking to do?
yeah, just take the blade and like jab it right through the wiring, and then kind of rip across and pull off the head.
On the robot?
Yep.
All right. He's not doing anything, so you really don't need to roll.
Okay.
You can just
Good.
kind of pry him up because
All right.
yeah, he's he's not going anywhere.
All right, so I'll grab that head and come down towards. So this one over here is the one that Aid wanted me to take out up here, up straight ahead.
Go ahead and say it. Show me again.
How do I?
Just click and hold, and it'll ping.
Oh, okay. This guy.
That guy.
Is that the guy you wanted me to take out?
I think they wanted you to take out this guy.
Oh, okay, he's that.
And that's
Okay.
actually a guy. That's not a droid, yeah.
No, that's a
That's a
droid,
droid.
right?
That's
So-
right.
Down here on the bottom of that ladder, it looks like a sub launch. It's got a moon pool, and there's just a guy standing there smoking a cigarette, like playing on a digital data device.
Yeah. So I
And
just
that's the
put
guy
my
we need him.
I
need to
put
be
my
taken.
my finger up to my lips, going shh, and then just point downwards and just motion across my neck.
I whispered to Gino, "I got you a gift," and kind of tossed it to him.
I give you a thumbs up, and I level my sniper rifle down at the guy that you're gonna go and sneak up on. I'm going to back you up, since I know you love to kill. So I'll let you have first shot at it and at him, and if not, I'll just shoot him before he can hurt you.
All right. All right, so I don't see that token for the other character.
It's down below, so it's different
Oh.
level. So
Okay, right on. All right, let's go down then.
all right, so I mean, like literally, there is no room to this place. It's just like a small ring of a deck,
Mhm.
and then water,
Yep.
and just the dude who's smoking. So you guys are crawling down the ladder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I able to get vantage on him before I hit the deck?
What do you mean, like an aim at him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see him.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna stay here then, and level my rifle. Level my. I'm a sniper after all. So, but I know how much he loves to hit things, so we need to make sure Magpie gets to hit things. So he gets first shot. Then I'll respond with a shot.
All right, so Mags, you taking the first shot on this?
Yep.
Go for it.
All right, so that's
Kill him.
3 dice 6. So,
Yep. And you can
What-
keep all three.
so what's the 5D precise? Is that what that's PR?
Hold on one second. Let me get to that screen. So many screens, so little time. All right, you're playing mags.
Right.
All right, so what you want to mess him up
Yes.
like with a knife, or do you want to use a shot?
I'll use a shot. It says 5D PR
Precision carbine.
Precision?
So that's the carbine rifle that you got.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll 5D.
All right.
Keep 3.
Okay, 13.
All right. So he's sitting there and he's just like, he's holding up the data device and he's like, swipe left, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, and he just starts to take a smoke of his cigarette.
A huff.
When the bolt passes right through the top of his head, he goes rigid
Ooh.
straight as you put one through each side of his clavicle. And
I've got a match for you, pal.
please take a temporary competency die for
Woo!
making me laugh.
Genius.
Yay.
He hits like the ramp on his knees and then just kind of like slides into the water.
Right.
Oh, I like the easy body disposal.
All right.
One down.
It doesn't look like there's anything else on this particular level. Like I said, it's just a sub launch. Do you go back up and go back with your comrades?
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess we're headed up.
you guys are going to head up to the next level.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Who's to go first? Who's got the best intrusion to actually go up first?
Oh, yeah, sure.
3D?
I'll go up.
That's
I got
right.
4D in intrusion.
Yeah, I'm on 2, so yeah, I think that's you.
Okey-doke.
I'll follow Dale up. I'll cover his.
Alright.
I'll cover his 6.
Awesome. All right, up I go.
All right. So when you guys crawl up to the top,
Pretty stripes.
when you guys crawl up to the top to the next level, you're coming out of this gantry-way.
Oh,
So out of one of those covered ladders. You
okay.
can see guys like all throughout here,
I can.
right? Now, it is extremely noisy in here.
Good.
It
Good.
doesn't look like they're patrolling. It looks like they're just hanging out waiting for something.
Are they looking in this particular direction? by
They're
any
just
chance?
kind of all milling about. When you
Okay.
come up, I assume you just kind of like stick your
I'll
head
keep.
to about
I'll
right
keep.
here.
Yeah. I'll keep and have a look. And if I can judge that that it's possible, what I'd like to do. Oh, are we on that side? Oh, yeah. No, what I'd like to do is peep from the top and then skitter like an insect over here behind these crates,
Go for
so
it.
that I can cover my friends as they come up, and I can also have some cover.
All right. Nobody appears to move once you're there. So, I mean, like I said, they're just kind of chilling.
Okay, good. They didn't see me. All the better.
Now, you guys, after you guys just smoked that dude in the sub launch, Sinokin was like, an hour later, the body plugs the water intake.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Totally, toilets backfire for kilometers.
So I think really to do full immersion right now, we should stop talking and just use hand signals. So that's what characters should be doing.
Well, the cool
Uh,
thing is, in the Galaxy's Edge universe, you have this
We
thing
have
called an
HUDs.
LCOM. Yeah, so you're fully enclosed helmet. You can talk normally, and nobody will hear you.
Yeah.
You can talk just like you're on the military radio, but yet totally silent.
Well, even better then. I will have told them what I saw and what I've done, and
You
how
can
I'm
even feed
positioned.
us. Well, you can even feed us that image, and I'm just right
Oh.
behind you. But you can feed us that image
all
in
right.
Galaxy's Edge.
Even
Well,
better,
we
I
read the
will do
books.
that. I will go for, like, having a permanent feed of my helmet available to any of my comrades who wants to espy it while we're on mission.
Okay. So my question is there anything coming through their comm system right now, coming through the feed?
No, it's pretty standard. It's like you hear, kind of like checkpoint 2, okay, checkpoint 4, okay. Occasionally, you hear something like We still got the top under control, boss.
Okay. Something I do want to try and do while we have that feed is I'm going to use my awesome headgear to record their pattern, and I'm going to basically have it so that in case we drop something and they're asking for a check-in, I can use that to repeat back in for them. Okay.
Right on.
So that's part of my thing with holding on to that comm.
Did you want to
and
go ahead
I'm
and
going
try and
to,
create that loop?
Yes, I want to create that loop.
All right.
So I'm going to be using computer tech on this one.
11 or higher.
I've got a good computer tech. So 5 plus 5 plus 3 is 13.
That works for me. All right. So, as a few minutes goes by, and then you hear checkpoint 2, okay. And then, in your HUD, you get this window that pops up. You
Mhm.
see like several lines of communication get spiked. And then you see like the little digital reverb thing that you see on stereos as they
Mhm.
pump up and down. And it's like checkpoint 2, okay. Checkpoint 4, okay. Right. So yours,
Yep.
you start looping in your own feed, just like you guys did with the bots. And now you have control of their checkpoint comm systems.
Fantastic.
On Dale's feed, did we see the guy with the slate controlling the droids, or is he above here as well?
That was on
he-
my feed.
Yeah, it looks like he's on the next level up.
Cool. Okay.
Which is so since these guys don't see us, if we have the ability to bypass them and continue going up, my vote is continue going up and go to the pad guy. He's my priority.
So
These guys look like thugs.
yeah, this is the ladder going up.
Okay.
So because this ladder terminates at this level, and then you got this right here.
So we need to cross
So
over. Okay.
in this group, since I've got their comms, which one amongst this group has their comm?
What do you mean? Who's controlling the communications on this level?
Yes, who's controlling? So who is the checkpoint guy in this group? Okay,
Right
I
here.
will at that point on my HUD ping that guy. He is our number one target. We need him down because he is the one that'll call for support.
All right, he's like surrounded by a bunch of people just hanging out. It looks like they're waiting on this freight elevator for something to come up or down. So, but yeah, either way, this is the guy that's controlling the checkpoint. On this,
That
on
would
this
make
level.
a great dispersal pattern for a grenade. Just saying if anyone has one handy. I
That's a
don't.
good point.
There's
Someone
nothing,
does.
there's nothing for Mike to drive and barrel into them with it up here. You
So
need
much
a
for stealth,
forklift
huh?
that Drift can get into and just barrel people down with.
Anybody have a grenade? Nobody explosives?
Oh, you guys, a ton of you guys have grenades.
Oh yeah, we all
Just
have
keep in
them.
mind, they're
Yours?
loud.
So, yeah, I point out that that's my target, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for your guys' cue, but I'm going to level my precision long range rifle right on that guy, and I do have lethality boost. So, yeah. So when I get the go and they're charging in, I will shoot that one.
You want to change places then? And give you the corner,
I can take the corner.
and I'll watch your back, watching the other direction as well. And if they come straight at us, then I'll be here to pitch in.
Okay.
Max,
Do we-
Max
Blah, blah, blah.
says, "I've got
Yeah,
one on
Max.
sight. One
Got my
shot.
carbine out.
Great. So it sounds like we are engaging in combat, Walt. We are going to take out that communicator.
All right. Are you just taking him out and then jumping up the ladder, or are you because you're basically kicking a hornet's nest with what you got going
Oh
on?
no, I
right
think
now.
we're going to engage all of them at this point, but we're going to
Yeah,
take the
I think-
communicator out first before he can sound the alarm.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
don't want him to ring the bell.
We wait for Gino's shot first. If that guy don't go down, we focus fire on him, and then otherwise we just take everyone else out.
Right on.
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
5 die.
Oof, brutal. Keep 4.
Ooh. Okay, so my off die color is a 4.
You're
Then
good.
I have I forget. Lethality boost lets me keep 4.
Yep.
Okay. So 12, 15, 17. 17.
Jesus, that's a big roll.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wait, no, I get to keep the off die color instead, right?
Whatever's higher.
Okay, 18. 4, 4, 6, 6.
So this guy right here is what do you call it? He's like Checkpoint. Check. Is this thing on? Checkpoint control. Hey, is any of you guys, and there's a punch through the top of his helmet that brings the front out the back of his skull, planting him almost like a board falling over, and he hits the deck right there, which stops everybody in the tracks. All the side conversations, people passing cigarettes, getting water, they're just like, and they like start to turn around. That brings us to Drift. What are you doing?
I don't have any grenades. I see on my character sheet, so I guess I'm shooting the guy closest to me. Looks like I have line of sight to this guy here.
That guy right there?
Yeah. So I guess
You want him?
I don't think I have an option. I think that's the one guy I can hit. So I have 2D in shooting, and I don't think I have any attributes that would otherwise be relevant to this. So I guess I'm rolling 2D.
2D, go for it.
Is there anything else I can add, or is that just?
Let's see. You got 2D in shooting. You would have been better off grabbing one of those forklifts that Alice was talking about earlier.
I didn't think there actually was a forklift.
Well, you could always spend a competency die and put one there.
Let me just shoot and see how bad I am at it.
All right, go for it.
2D6. 3.
A 3.
I'm gonna competency die and reroll.
Yeah, if you want, go for it.
It's not quite that bad. 12.
There you go.
Yeah.
The what do you call it? You line up your shots. You see the HUD, the reticle form in your HUD.
Mhm.
You do what's called a Mozambique, which is 2 to the pipes, 1 to the wipes, and you basically floor this guy, spinning him around and toppling him almost next to his boss. So he goes down as well in a spray of gore and military precision. That brings us to Aid.
Okay, so I'm taking it the noise from all the machinery is blocking any gunfire noises.
You guys are rocking suppressed weapons.
Cool.
So it sounds like it's as loud as if you snap your fingers.
So at the moment we're doing good. What happens if they fire back? Are they going to cause a problem?
Yeah, they do not have suppressed weapons, but the machinery in here is stupid loud.
It's very loud.
I'm hoping we can convince them these two guys just had strokes.
That's a good plan.
Horrifying strokes, but strokes nonetheless.
It's an aneurysm.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Aneurysm. Explosive aneurysms.
It's that Monster
Yeah,
Energy
aneurysms.
drink. You gotta watch that stuff. All right. I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be back with you guys.
Too much Tarbital. All right,
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
where
I've missed
am
you
I?
guys. I have missed you.
We're glad you're back.
I'm at the back, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How many squares can I move?
You could probably move to about right here if you wanted to.
Okay. I will go up to the top and go 1 square diagonally forward from drift if possible, so I can try and catch that guy that's diagonally across the.
So right about here,
one more across to the left.
right here.
Yep, and then diagonally down. The first guy between the 2 X's we've already got, I'll try and tag him.
Go for it.
Okay, so we are looking at. I want to say some dice. We're looking at a carbine or pistol.
You're using dice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can throw some stuff with that heavy pistol. You can drop them with the carbine. There's tons of stuff in this kit that you can use. If it were me, I might try and overload one of the water processors by using my plasma cutter and dumping them all off the top of this platform.
Okay, we'll keep that for next time. Let me shoot a go with science pistols. Everyone's using science stuff. So 2D for shooting. And okay, I get. God, that's a good start. I get a 4 with 1 dice and a 1 on the shiny dice, which
All
means
right, well, hold on
I
a
assume
second.
my
Let's see.
gun's having a bit of problems because I think the AR is 1.
Oh, that was your AR die?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you hit him.
Okay. Well, great.
All right. So, this guy right here, that's the guy that you were going for, right? Or were you going for this guy with
That guy
with
top. Yeah.
pistol? So, you crest the side of the thing and what do you call it? take a ration bar and throw it at him. And when he looks down at it, like, what the? When he looks back up, you plant a bolt right into the center of his face, spinning him around. And I assume you're going to pick up that ration bar on the way out, right?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Hungry work, man.
It'd be a waste otherwise.
Dale.
Moray's going to take a half a step to his left, take a knee, and he's going to carbine this guy right here. That first guy, I can't seem to click and yeah, that one.
Okay, go for it.
Do I add anything for the weapon, or is it just a straight 2D for this?
Let's see. It is. You wouldn't add anything until your damage.
Okay.
Hold on. You got Moray. There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a plus. You using the carbine?
Yes.
Yeah, +2. So when the damage comes in, that's
Oh, okay. All right. 4 and 2 on the AR die.
let's see.
Can't shoot.
Oh, by
to
the way,
save my life.
you got a 1 on your AR die, right, Aid?
Yes, he did.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to change mags.
That's what I thought. Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
So not change mags as in magpie. You're going to have to change magazines. as in the
Magazines,
rifle.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My
all right,
shirts are clean, thank you.
don't burp me. All right, you got a 6, Dale?
No, I got a 4.
A 4?
And
That's
2
better
on
than what
the
he
AR
got.
die. Yeah.
All right, so you drop 2 rounds into the center of him. He stumbles back
Oh, good.
and is not doing too well. And that brings us to our Code Ninja, Mags.
All right, so I have a split attack to die 1. Does that mean I get 1 extra attack?
You could get these 2 right here if you wanted.
Let's do it. And that would be at a die 5.
Let's see. Yeah,
Or
you get
drop them.
5D, and then so 5 dice, and then you're going to keep 3.
Okay, and I'm gonna throw my competency dice in there, that temporary one.
You would do that to re-roll. You really don't
Okay.
need it for coming up. So go
Okay,
ahead.
cool. So I got a total of 15.
Jesus.
Nice.
The colored is 4. Colored die is 4.
All right, yeah, you're fine on that. So if for you guys, when you guys are using the carbines have an AR of
1,
depending
2,
on-
3.
Yeah, so if you're just using single shot, the what do you call it? The ammo rating is a 1. So if you roll a 1, you got to change mags. If you are doing burst, it's a 1 or a 2. You'd have to change mags because you're blowing through the ammo faster. If you're going full auto, it's a 1, 2, or 3 on full auto to change mags. All right, so
Did we find any Frenchmen yet?
nope, but
Okay.
so what do you call it? Dale stepped around the corner and dropped a dude right here. As he was falling, Mags drifted in right behind him, placing 2 bolts, 1 into each one of these guys, kind of dispersing his shots. And they do the kick and chicken on the ground,
Sweet.
smoking holes in each one of their helmets, leaving this guy.
Standing all by himself.
And he's
he
just
can't
like-
see where any of the shots came from.
In basically about a second and a half, his friends all died around him, and he was like right about to light a cigarette. His rifle is hanging like on a sling to his chest. He basically does like an in-air burpee. Slaps on the thing, and he's got his arms out, and he's like, no, I'm just here for the college money.
Did he wear the brown pants?
He did not wear the brown pants, and it shows. He's like, oh my god, I've seen a movie like this. I'm not gonna make it. So that's what he's
Tie
doing.
him up, then. He's going to be good for at least some questioning and information later.
All right. So in the Galaxy's Edge universe, many of the Legionnaires that go on incursions like this carry 3 sets of gear. For low intensity grabs, they will sometimes put actual flex cuffs like zip ties on people to cuff their hands.
Flex cups.
Yep. On the off chance that you might run into something big like a Wobanki or a Drisic, They have, especially the Drusix, because they have lots of testosterone due to their 18 testicles. They they have these things called Enerchains, which are energized manacles, and a thing called an isolation hood, which basically cuts all sound and sensory data to whatever you cover it. So, like, if you put this over somebody's head, they can't hear anything, can't see anything, can't smell anything, and it's very disorienting. But those are tools that you guys have at your disposal. So you guys start kind of rolling this guy up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll-
It's a demonstration of why we're elite soldiers.
And he's just like, I swear to God, I was just here for the college money. So, like, I was just going to, I didn't think, I mean, it was just water, right? I mean, it was really just water. And he's like going on and on and on.
Magpie will
I will find something to stick in his mouth.
right, and Magpie will
Okay, college boy,
I
just
hope you're into
relax.
bondage. Zip, zip, time up.
I hand him a cigar.
And on that note, that's where we'll stop the action here today on our phrasing. I hope he's wearing the brown
Phrasing.
pants. So that's where we'll stop our action here as we end at the back of the hour. Mike, you want to take us out? There's
And thanks for watching this heart-pounding episode of Galaxy's Edge RPG, previewed for you exclusively by the Vamp Podcast and a few other places. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for talking.